Alright kid, here's your boxing gloves. You're in the Throwing Hands Club now. The first rule of Throwing Hands Club is you don't talk about Throwing Hands Club. The second rule is no alien cyborgs.
Hey, did you hear about Throwing Hands Club?
You already broke the first two rules. Fantastic. Now your best friend is dead and your brother wants you to get in the fucking robot. There's worse ways to lose your 24-hour fitness membership, I guess. Welcome to BraveStorm. That's Red Baron. I'm Bucherson, aka heavyweight champion of the refrigerator, and this is Mech Talk, the show where Rock'em Sock'em Robots gets a movie adaptation. Let's get into it. It's the early 21st century. An evil doctor builds giant robots and stations them all over the world. Only a group of modern-day ninjas can stop his evil plans using a robot called the Red Baron. Now completely forget about that, since that's the summary of the 1974 TV show this movie is based off of. Now it's the year 2050, and an alien race called the Kilgus deploys a robot called the Black Baron to corrupt and poison Earth's atmosphere, leaving only 4% of the human population left. A group of siblings fight against the Kilgus by stealing the design data of the Black Baron and then travel back in time to seek the help of their grandfather in building a robot based off the designs. And this mad genius is completely qualified to build a weapon this size of an office building because he built an RC toy for his little brother one time.
What?
That same kid's gonna pilot it when he's all grown up. No, not the Tonka toy ripoff, the other RC toy.
You really will do it?
Alright, that's it. I told you to stop screaming back there. Now our trip to 2050 land is over. We're turning back to the year 2018. Our pilot named Ken is all grown up without a brother because he's off building a robot with his new future friends. How does Ken cope without a role model?
I heard you were participating in underground fighting.
That was made up by the underdogs that I smashed up.
So that was a fucking lie.
One night he bites off more than he can chew as this lanky looking lard ass turns out to be a sinister cyborg. Luckily his best friend is there to help. So the Kilgus reveal themselves to be pig people.
All of them are tigresses.
And they try and kill Ken. And what a shocker, the Time Patrol saves him.
Get in! Or you want to die?
They give him a ride and reveal his brother's alive and not missing.
Yo, Ken! You haven't changed at all. Haven't you, asshole?
So after a quick spat, we see the fruits of his labor, the Red Baron. It's big, it's bad, it's about this high. Hey man, I'm a nerd, not a mathematician. Besides, we're really here for the internals like the sick cannibals we are. Why cannibals and not zombies? Because Mecha isn't dead yet. Starting with the cockpit, it's located right in the noggin of the Baron. Or it's in the dick, who knows anymore. Anyway, the cockpit looks like they ripped it out of an arcade machine. Moving on. The legs do their job, so do the hands, but they're both packing thrusters to give it the true Iron Man aesthetic. Much more stable than its predecessor. It can also go into space and has enough power to punch moon rocks.
Didn't know how to use this, so we went to the moon.
That wizard came from the moon.
Weapons include missile launchers, 2 hands for punching, and an electrically powered attack which can have increased output, damage, and radius. Where it gets this power from, I have no damn clue, but considering the source material, we'll go with a lot of fighting spirit and a small lithium battery from the convenience store. Now here's a tricky one. Is it cool? The overall design feels very wide and bulky, so it's definitely got the aesthetic of a giant robot down. However, the completely red paint job and the ears can be a bit off-putting. It's got something going for it during the fight scenes, but it's just a big fat bag of cheese. Ultimately, average eye candy that you'll forget about in a day. Alright kid, your training montage is done. Your first opponent's the T-1000. Go get him, kid.